Do you believe that in the 21st century, a massive treasure still lies deep underground, guarded by ancient and mysterious curses? These riches are not protected by modern weapons or technology, but by the presence of mystical and deadly king cobra snakes. Welcome to the mystery of India's Padmanabhaswamy Temple, which is known as the wealthiest religious site on the entire planet. This temple holds more than just gold and silver. It hides secrets that even the Indian government does not dare to touch. In 2011, the world was shocked when the Supreme Court ordered the opening of 5 out of 6 long-sealed secret vaults. Experts were stunned to find golden statues over 1 meter tall, encrusted with diamonds, and gold chains reaching 5 meters in length. They found tons of ancient Roman coins with a total estimated value of $22 billion, excluding their immense historical worth. However, what makes humanity hold its breath is not what was found, but what lies inside Vault B, the final door. The door has no locks or bolts, yet it is sealed by the Nagabandham curse and images of cobras warning of disaster. Why did the Indian government and scientists hesitate to open a door that lacks any physical locks or modern security systems? Is there an endless mountain of gold behind it, or something far more dangerous than any treasure mankind has ever known? Join us as we step into the darkness of these underground vaults to decode the greatest mystery in human history right now. In 2011, under orders from the Indian Supreme Court, a team of experts was sent to the mysterious Padmanabhaswamy Temple. They arrived at Thiruvananthapuram to perform a task undone for centuries, opening the ancient underground vaults that were sealed long ago. No one knew what was inside, and no one was certain if they were truly prepared for what was about to appear. When the massive stone doors weighing many tons slowly opened, the world had to redefine the true meaning of the word treasure. The discovered wealth was estimated at $22 billion, making this site the wealthiest religious location on the entire planet. This immense value surpassed the imagination of any archaeologist or historian who had ever stepped foot into this sacred temple. Inside vaults labeled A to F, the first thing experts saw was not locked chests, but massive piles of pure gold. Gold was piled 30 centimeters high on the floor, as if someone had simply poured it there and then completely forgotten it. A solid gold statue of Lord Vishnu, over 1 meter tall, encrusted with diamonds and rubies, sparkled in the ancient darkness. Gold chains up to 5 meters long lay coiled on the ground, looking like giant serpents that had fallen into a deep sleep. Tons of ancient gold coins from the Roman and Greek empires had traveled thousands of miles across the sea to stay here. Even gold coconut shells encrusted with gems and leather bags full of gold coins remained perfectly intact after hundreds of years. Everything seemed perfectly preserved, as if time had stood still, just waiting for the moment the world would see it again. This massive wealth was not built in a single day, and it does not belong to any single individual in the world. This is an accumulation over millennia from the hands of the most powerful dynasties in the long history of ancient India. Great empires offered gold and silver as a way to assert their power and show deep devotion to the divine spirits. International merchants from Mesopotamia, Jerusalem, and Rome brought gold here to seek blessings for their dangerous sea voyages. Most miraculously, the Travancore royal family maintained a sacred tradition of never touching a single cent from this holy treasure. They protected these riches even during times of great economic hardship or when war and chaos broke out across the land. A massive treasure that no one dares to spend. So what is truly protecting it from the greed of human beings? But the treasure found inside is only half the story. The other half lies in the ancient temple that protects it. Because the Padmanabhaswamy Temple was not just built for worship, it was also designed for the sole purpose of protection. The builders reached an extremely high level of engineering, making even modern engineers of today feel a deep sense of admiration. They seamlessly combined astronomy and mechanics to create deadly traps hidden perfectly beneath layers of thousand-year-old stone. Look up at the Gopuram Tower soaring like a stone mountain. At first glance, it seems like an ordinary temple tower. On the days of the equinox, when day and night are equal, a miraculous event often occurs at this sacred temple. The setting sun shines exactly through small windows, creating a golden beam that pierces the temple heart like a cosmic arrow. This is an astronomical calculation accurate to every degree, performed by people who had no computers or modern satellite technology. They only had the sky and an intellect far beyond their time, but that beauty is just the outer shell. This sophisticated protection machine is hiding deep below, waiting for anyone who dares to trespass into the sacred domain. Ground-penetrating radar studies have revealed a secret. Beneath the temple floor lies an engineering network that is terrifyingly complex. The temple is directly connected to the vast Indian Ocean through a completely secret system of underground canals and passages. This entire technical system is strictly controlled by a single factor, which is the pressure from the Vault B door. If anyone tries to break the door with force or explosives, the seawater valves will immediately and automatically activate themselves. Seawater rushes in, causing the vault to sink and foundations to collapse, swallowing the entire treasure and any intruders instantly. A trap designed thousands of years ago, yet it still functions perfectly even to this very day in the present. That is exactly why no one, not even the Indian government, dares to risk opening the door of Vault B. That is the reason why all eyes, from scientists to the public, are focused on a single point, which is Vault B. This door has never been officially opened in the entire long history of the existence of this ancient and sacred temple. It has no locks or bolts, only thick iron doors and something invisible that is much stronger than any human-made lock. On the door surface, two giant cobras are meticulously carved. Their eyes seem to stare directly at anyone who dares approach. This is not decoration, but a symbol of the Naga Bandham curse, a spiritual seal from the reign of King Marthanda Varma. According to priests, this ancient ritual bound all the door's energy into a single and unique frequency of sacred sound. That frequency can only be released by a powerful priest who knows how to chant the Garuda mantra with absolute precision. Any attempt to open the door with modern technology will not only fail, but also bring terrible disasters to the world. Surprisingly, even the Supreme Court of India chose to stop in front of this door filled with many ancient spiritual curses. But scientists did not stop at these warnings. They continued to explore the interior using the most advanced modern equipment. Modern scanning devices have penetrated the iron door and discovered things that made the scientific community feel extremely confused. Behind the snake door is a second door made of solid silver, and behind that is a deep underground space unexplored. Many researchers believe that Vault B does not only store gold, but also contains mysterious objects with very strange shapes. Through radar waves, they saw objects that could be ancient manuscripts recording the technology of pre-flood civilizations from the past. These could be lost spiritual knowledge that modern humanity today is still not fully capable of decoding or understanding. This 10-meter deep room could contain the answers for thousands of years of history that have been completely erased. The biggest question remains, who actually has the right to open that door? And should our humanity really open it? The question of whether to open Vault B is not just an academic debate, but a battle between science and spirituality. It is a conflict between human ambition and ancient fears that have existed for many generations in this sacred land. Recent events surrounding the temple have caused even the most skeptical people to stop and rethink their modern beliefs. Lawyer Sundararajan, who successfully pushed the court to open the treasure, died suddenly just 1 month after the attempt. He suffered from a high fever of unknown cause before he could see the full results of his long legal struggle. Other team members also faced tragedies, with family members dying or sustaining strange injuries that modern medicine cannot explain. When such coincidences keep happening in a specific pattern, the boundary between superstition and reality begins to blur away. If the curse is real, what kind of terrifying thing is actually lying inside the darkness of the mysterious Vault B? The Mahabharata mentions a divine weapon called Brahmastra, an energy source described as glowing like 10,000 suns. Modern physicists are chilled by these descriptions, as they sound exactly like the nuclear explosions at Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Some researchers believe that Vault B hides this weapon, and the snake door is meant to trap something truly dangerous. This might sound like science fiction, until you remember that the Indian Supreme Court dared not open the door again. While the world debates curses and divine weapons, a fierce legal battle took place inside the courtrooms of India. The government wanted to use the $22 billion for the national economy, as millions of people live in poverty. However, the Travancore royal family insisted the treasure belongs only to Lord Padmanabha and not to any modern government. In 2020, the Supreme Court made a historic ruling to return full management rights to the Travancore royal family. The gold remains, Vault B stays closed, and its secrets are still hidden behind the mysterious snake-guarded door. It is a testament to human faith and absolute steadfastness when facing the overwhelming temptation of immense material wealth and riches. For thousands of years, the Travancore royal family guarded this treasure as the most loyal and dedicated servants of the divine. They never infringed upon the treasure even once, during the most difficult economic times or periods of chaotic and bloody war. And Vault B, until this very day, still lies quietly underground, carrying the hiss of snakes and rumors of deadly seawater traps. Science has seen many secrets through radar waves, but they still choose to stop right before the mysterious and sacred spiritual threshold. Because there are some things, no matter how advanced technology becomes, humans still do not have enough courage to touch or explore. Should we open that final door to satisfy our curiosity, or should we let those secrets sleep between the past and future? In your opinion, what is actually behind that cobra door? Is it massive treasure, ancient knowledge, or something we are not ready for? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and thank you for following our exciting discovery journey here today. Goodbye and see you again in our next videos as we continue to decode the greatest mysteries of our human history.